Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the discussion panel segment. And I am with my beautiful mothers right here. We are about to discuss some questions. I will give her the questions, then any of you can choose to answer. The first question is, money is never enough. Most of you are extremely busy career women. How do you balance this with motherly duties? I repeat, money is never enough. Most of you are extremely busy career women. How do you balance this with motherly duties? Who wants to answer that question?
Okay, good evening, everybody. Money is important, you know, it's not the root of all evil, as we are led to believe. You need money, but the most important thing is to live within your means. So if you are earning 40,000, you cannot go and rent a house for 20,000. All right? If you want to rent a house for 20,000, you have to plan, advance your career, and then once you've got the earnings relevant and enough to sustain the lifestyle that you want, then you move. Because the last thing you want, and I see a lot of women getting into trouble because of money and wanting to live that high life, is going to borrow money quickly from loan sharks. And when you borrow from loan sharks, basically it's a disaster. Just a few months ago, there's a woman who had a Prado, and she was renting it out to politicians and for campaigns, etc. Then she had a problem, and she decided to give the car to a loan shark. Now this is a car that she worked very hard to buy. And when she did that, the interest and the repayment, no matter how hard she tried, she never ever managed to actually get rid of that debt. So she ended up losing this one car that was her source of pride and her source of income. So it's important to basically understand what your budget is, and if you want more in life, you've got to work hard for it. Never overspend, because then it will give you stress, and as a mother, you manage the stress of the entire household. You don't need to add more stress to your life. Thank you.
Oh, just to emphasize on that, would you please elaborate on us? You as a career woman, do you have time for your family?
My children come first. Absolutely come first. And it's important for a mother to always make sure that she's grounded in the house. Because you can't have a situation where you're looking at your business, you're looking at your political life, or you're looking at your social life, and then the children suffer. I think it's the responsibility of every mother to ensure that she creates a home that is conducive for the children to actually grow up and to be fulfilled and happy. Fathers play a very, very little role when it comes to parenting. So the mother bears the full brunt of looking after the children. And sometimes you can get so busy that you don't even realize that your children are probably doing things they shouldn't be doing. And then you basically will turn back one day and ask, when did this happen? Suicide is on the increase, children are depressed, life is getting a bit challenging. The most important thing is to be a friend to your child. Talk about everything freely. Because if you don't talk to your child, then YouTube's going to talk to your child. And you don't want YouTube and Google talking to your child and influencing them in the wrong way. So be open. Let's forget about this African thing that we can't talk about this or that or the other. Every mother has to be a friend of the child.
Thank you very much, Honorable Passaris. Women in our audience, do you agree with our Honorable Passaris that your children should come first? I just want to take one comment from one of you, then we go on to our second question. Kindly pass the microphone to one woman, please. One mother, kindly tell us if you agree that your children come first. CJ? Is there anyone? All right. The second question. How far do you go when spoiling your kids? Keeping in mind discipline at times is helpful in shaping them up. I repeat, how far do you go when spoiling your kids? Keeping in mind discipline at times is helpful in shaping them up.
Spoiling your kids, I don't think that is ever good anyway. Because, I mean, spoil them for what? If they go out in the world, who's going to spoil them when you get them used to that? So I believe, I'm a strong believer that the kids nowadays kids are so entitled. You do everything for them and still they want more. Because that's just how society is right now. But as parents, especially mothers, who are always with them, we need to ensure that they know the value of whatever someone does for them, especially the parents. Because to them, we're the parents, and hey, you brought me in this world, you have to do it for me. You know, I didn't ask to be born. But they need to grow up to be responsible kids who appreciate everything that people appreciate hard work, not have everything given to them. Because when you're not around, people are not going to give them everything. So they need to learn at a very tender age that they need to work hard so that they can play hard later in life.
I have a question. When your children make mistakes, you as a mother would want to punish that kid, but their father say, don't touch my child. What do you do?
That is a problem of communication, because with your partner, with the father, you need to sit down and set rules. You cannot just raise it on the fly. It doesn't work. You are the parents, so the two of you are a team to, to help the kids grow to be an accountable person, a responsible person. Mm-hmm. So you cannot make rules and say, okay, you cannot do this. You guys need to set the rules, and then when that's what it is, that's what it is. Okay. No matter how hard it is, because sometimes we punish them, even though we're crying inside, it's hard, but we still do it because it's for the good of them.
All right, Madam Boss Lady, you had something to say?
Yeah, I would say that discipline is vital. Yes. And bringing up a child has really no formula, because as a mother, you have to have your limits. Like, you have to say no and have an explanation as to why they know. Unfortunately, in this generation, my son, who is 6 years old, if you tell him, Daddy, you can't play with the phone for 2 hours, he will ask you why, because I'm not tired. You see, so you got to explain that, you see, when you stay on phone 2 hours, you become nervous, and it's going to spoil also your eyes, and you sleep late, and you will be late for school tomorrow, you will wake up with eye bags. So, I mean, punishment, I'm a very strict mother, and I introduce my girls. Actually, I go out with the girls. I even tried them to taste alcohol, so that no man would come and tell them, I want to buy you champagne. So they would, oh my God, it's champagne. I buy them cars because I can afford it. I don't want any man to approach them and say, you know what, I'm going to buy a dangling keys in front of their eyes. Because the social class has climbed more than what we are earning in the pocket. When I see them on social media, I really get mad. If you tell me, I can't afford it, so you neither can't afford it. Concentrate on your school. I believe just can tell me, we have so that as a mother, when you're not close to your children, you don't know what is happening. When you see a phone call, when their phones are off, definitely when mommy says no, they know. My girls, when they come up with something and I've kept them close to me, they saw me walk, they want to bring me to pain. So discipline is...
To the next question. What do you do when your child does not list you as his or her role model? I repeat, what would you do? Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. I think the most important thing, I know you'll feel very sad, because you always wish your son, your daughter as your role model. But sometimes in families, we have aunties, we have your sisters, and you'll find your daughter saying, I love so-and-so. She's my role model. You need to appreciate that, because if she goes out of the family, I think that is when you get a bit worried, because there's something wrong in the family. But within the family, if she chooses one as the role model, and you look at that person and you feel, yes, she has climbed her ladder, she has done well in life, she has done it the right way, because there's also the right way. You'll be very worried if she tells you, I love so-and-so as my role model, and you look and you realize, something is very wrong. So you'll always appreciate depending on how either your relative is or. But there are some who will tell you their teachers are their role models. Then I'll go back and reflect and realize I have no time for my child. So it is my duty to start thinking back. Because when you realize your teacher is your role model, it's because mommy is so busy that the only person my child sees is my teacher, and it's only teacher who tells me and listens. But at the same time, I'll invite in the teacher. I will not throw away the teacher because that's now the role model. Because where we lose as parents is that we believe because I'm a doctor, my child has to be a doctor. Because of this, no. I think that is where also we deny them their space to give you their talent, their inner feeling that I would wish to be a journalist, and that's what I am now. I wish to do drama.
Thank you.
That's what I am.
Thank you very much. I want the two of you to speak. You're too silent. I want you to comment on the same issue. Do you agree that when the children don't list you as their role models, it's a wake-up call?
I think I'd agree with what she says a bit, because it's a reflection of who you are or how the child sees you, and I think it should give you more passion or something to look at the person the child is looking at and see, is there something different that person is doing that I'm not doing, that this child is seeing, and something they need to grow on that I'm not that I've not taught them. So it's an inspiring thing, I think. I wouldn't be scared about that. I would encourage the child, but to learn through them and see what does this person have, what's the additional qualities that I need to see through this person. So I don't think it's a threat.
Thank you. Pass the microphone to... I would kindly ask you to comment on either of the three questions, the one that you're comfortable with.
Okay, for me, regarding the role model, I think the best thing is to give a child their own space. Their own space. Because I've experienced, like, I have 3 children, and I find that in our family, none of us knew that my son would want to be what he is today. And it just came from, because he wanted to do engineering, he wanted to do aeronautic engineering, electronic engineering, and the time that he realized what he was doing was the wrong thing, right? So he decided to come back home. But as he realized that what he has done is not the best, he stayed in the house for a whole year. And us as, guardians or parents or relatives, we do not know exactly what we should tell him or what to do. And he decided to stay at home for a year doing research and all that. So I guess this role model issue sometimes is not, it doesn't work with our kids, really. No, it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, we parents become very disappointed. We have spent money in a course whereby he or she was meant to do, taken him to abroad, and he just comes back with 0. So it's something that we really need to sit down and discuss with kids. And also, the way we approach issues, the way we talk to our kids, and we don't need to try to use that force. We have just to listen and be given time, also to think over it, and then now you can meet again, and that's it.
Thank you very much. I hope, members of the audience, you've learned a thing or two, and you've gotten some inspirations, some things to look at, a wake-up call. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, fine. I'll give you just 45 seconds. Time is running out.
I'm going to comment on the first question. It was about money. Yeah, so on that, I can say that there are so many ways of earning money as parents to balance with how we spend time with our kids, especially if you find what you have a passion for as a woman. It could be cooking, it could be, hairdressing or business or whatever it is. Then if you put your effort on that, then, and maybe monetize it, try and earn something from it, then you can get to spend more time with your children. We don't all have to, run for the big jobs and all that. We can find out what we can really do as a woman. For instance, myself, I've started, I'm a graduate from the University of Nairobi, law school, but then I chose not to do law because I want to spend more time with my children. So I do cooking, you know, baking and all that. So I do that so that I can spend more time and nurture them, you know. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have learned that our children are their mother's first priority. And they have been thank you for these beautiful women sharing, teaching us one thing or two. I appreciate
Thank you. Can we have our honorable speaker's video?